This is Debs from Lucy's Library coming to you with a Tuttle Twins book, The Days of Darkness. This is their high school book series. And if you remember Choose Your Own Adventure, this is Choose Your Own Consequence books. I love that. And if you don't know the Tuttle Twins, they are all written by Connor Boyack. And Connor is writing them to teach our kids conservative values and the conservative values that aren't taught in school. He even has curriculum. The dude knows his stuff. But he's also writes some fun kids books. And this is my first high school one in this story. Look at they are with their guns. There is a problem with the power grid. It goes out in the entire nation. Mom and Dad are halfway across the country. So you have the problem of one, how are we going to survive this? And two, how are we going to find Mom and Dad? So there are 4 main storylines. I've read each one. I've possibly read the whole book. And my 2 favorite storylines are both them heading out towards Grandma's house. And on their way to Grandma's house, in the first one that I read, they get everything stolen from them. And they have to finish on foot with barely anything. With no money, maybe some granola. And so they're sleeping under a log and they get found by a hillbilly on horseback. And guess what? That hillbilly realizes they're honest kids, takes them home, and they get to see this beautiful home that is run by this family who is doing absolutely fine. They barely even notice the power grid's down because why? They never learned to rely on it. And they got their cows, and these guys help them with some cattle rustling, helping to catch the cattle rustlers, which were also the people who stole their car. That's a great storyline showing you the benefits of not becoming reliant on this stuff in the first place. But the other storyline that I really love is they get to Grandma's and their town is thriving. And why is it thriving? Because it built a monetary system that is backed by goods. So you got shut down. There's no power. But hey, there's a bunch of people with flour. They can turn that flour in for cash. Not dollars, their own town cash. And they have built this economy how it should be built, on encouraging spending, not encouraging borrowing and lending and having debt. And built in a way that the town was thriving because, you need your house painted, so you trade the flour for some cash and you pay the guy whose job isn't working, who can't do his job during the power outage. So you pay him to paint your house, and then he has some money, and then everybody has some money, and everybody's having a good time, and nobody's afraid, and the ice cream store is doing fantastic, because it just got solar right before the shutdown. So, there's so much to learn from these books, and I said this was going to be my last Tuttle Twins. I thought to myself, I've read some kids' books, I've read the high school book, read some of the comic books. That's all I need to review. And I'm like, no, after reading this, I want to learn more. So much to teach you in fun stories. Excellent. Get the Tuttle Twins books.